Shay. Inception.
I've made it to the Holy Land. Inception.
So while in Dallas, Texas, we made it over to Carrollton, Texas for some special places.
I've made it to the Holy Land.
I was just going to text you when we left because we went to Buckingham.
The Holy Land of Kinokuniya.
3:30 and
Let's go.
So if you are unfamiliar with what Kinokuniya is, this video will kind of explain that as I show you the B-roll of my first experience and my first impressions of Kinokuniya. So essentially, Kinokuniya is a Japanese goods store. They carry a lot of manga, a lot of gacha bags, a lot of other various ephemera and things. And I thought it would be really interesting to share my first experience here with you and tell you my thoughts as I shared this in the vlog.
It's a Morgan. Hi, Morgan.
Inception.
I've made it to the Holy Land.
Inception.
So yes, I do call Kinokuniya the Holy Land because this is a very well-known Japanese goods store. They carry all sorts of things, lots of manga. I really loved seeing the displays. Being a bookseller, I'm drawn to those kinds of things. You see lots of other goods that you normally only find online, at least over here in the US where I live. I found these little Texas Hello Kitties super cute. I did end up picking up one of these, but you will see that later. It is super cute and she's just adorable. I love her a whole stinking ton. So I'm just going to kind of take you around, let you kind of see. Sorry, some of the footage is a tad blurry. My camera was having some focusing issues. I did end up getting them fixed by the haul at the end. But yes, they have a lot of exclusive things. They have a lot of Funko Pops. They have all sorts of things. They had a whole like Ghibli style shrine. They had Howl's Moving Castle on in the background. And this is just kind of how the store works. And they have all sorts of figures and other goods. These were where all the little gacha bags were. I did end up picking up a couple of these. And I will show you my spoils from these as the video goes on. And if you're ever in an area with a Kinokuniya and you love all things Japanese, I do highly recommend checking it out. They had vinyls for the shows. They have a lot of the standees, various pins, various other, you know, merch style kinds of things. And I really enjoyed my time. I thought it was very well laid out, very well organized. A little messy, but we were there on the weekend, so that kind of made sense. But they have all sorts of things for some that are super popular and some not so much. Here's just kind of a general, you know, pan of the store. They have tote bags. They have all sorts of things. And I didn't even get to spend nearly as much time here as I wanted to because I was with friends and I wanted to keep, you know, what they wanted in mind on this trip as well. So I'm going to continue to show you some B-roll, and then we're going to talk about a couple other places we stopped while we were over here in Carrollton. One thing I did find interesting is that they did have an American Comics set of shelves, which I found very interesting, and they had some English novels, and I just found that to be very interesting in a Japanese goods store that they would still have the American items in a small section, and I just really loved that they did that. It just warmed my little bookseller heart a whole lot. One thing they did do with the way their manga was organized is they did sort it by publisher, which I found very interesting. It ended up being a really kind of fun way to find favorite series, and I ended up really enjoying that setup more than I initially thought I would. So here's me looking at all the mangas. Obviously, we're starting off here with Viz Media, if you are unfamiliar with them as a publisher. And then here are the little gacha bags. I'm going to open them right here. Izzy will open one, a couple with me as well, but I'm the only one who got an Inuyasha bag. Got a Frankie. Our next stop was Teso, and it was just right in the same shopping complex. Teso had a lot of these little like gacha games right in the entrance, which I found very interesting. And then from there, it just was basically a Japanese grocery store in a lot of ways, you know, or like a CVS maybe is probably more comparable. And they do have a lot of Exclusiville things. They have some of the gacha boxes and some things like that and some Funkos, just some general things like that, which I found very interesting. So yeah, I would say it's more like a CVS or a Walgreens probably. A lot of things were more like beauty and medical kind of related with some other little goodies. And I just really enjoyed walking around. I didn't end up picking up anything here, but it was a cool experience to go into a Teso and kind of see all the snacks and all that kind of stuff. And I ended up really enjoying the experience because it was also shared with friends. Next up, Daiso. So Daiso is the equivalent of like a stationery kind of dollar store. There's a lot of really cute stationery and ephemera to be found in a Daiso. This is going to feel a little more Dollar Tree-like, but there were some things that were above $1. So maybe more like a Dollar General, maybe. I'm trying to find things in the US that would be kind of comparable to what's going on here. But yes, it's a lot of ephemera and little bags and stationery. There's a lot of other things you can get here as well. I did end up getting a bag of chips that was really tasty from Daiso while we were there. But I was most interested in the stationery goods. They have a lot of the Japanese stationery that I end up shipping in to myself. And so it was nice to just be able to have somewhere to go and pick them up. And I really enjoyed my time at Daiso. I found it very interesting. Last but not least, we stopped at a couple of little stores across the way. First up, we have a 10x10, which was just a little store that had a bunch of little goodies and ephemera in it. I did pick up a couple of things here. And then we made our way around the corner to ArtBox, which is a Korean stationery store, as it says here. Again, I didn't pick up too much here, but the stuff they had was really, really cute, and I found it very interesting. So let's kick it back to Past Shay, who's going to give you a haul.
Hello. So before I pack all of this up, let's go ahead and haul the things that I got at the Holy Land in Kinokuniya, Daiso, all of these wonderful places. With the B-roll, I should have overlaid some information about each place that we went. Let's start with ArtBox and 10 by 10. So between these two places, got lots of really cute stuff. I'm so excited. So I ended up getting this adorable Hello Kitty keychain, which I absolutely thought was so sweet and so cute. I just love her. And then I ended up getting this Howl and Sophie enamel pin. There we go. They're so precious. I ended up getting this washi tape that's like a fence to put in my journal, which I really loved. I got this amazing little Korean bookmark, which was absolutely fantastic. I did get myself a little fan here. This is actually a BTS themed one with Koya and RJ. It's really cute. I'm not going to get it out of here. And then I saw these little itty bitty to-do lists that were super cute. So I ended up grabbing some of those. And that is it between 10 by 10 and ArtBox. Now we are on to Daiso. And then I ended up getting this rainbow washi set. Got all the colors there. And then I got these gorgeous little pink ephemera style stickers. And then I found this 3 little kittens little ephemera style bag that I adored. Sticky note grid pad, always helpful. I did end up getting this washi tape dispenser with these 2 colors because I liked both the colors, and having them already in already loaded up is helpful to me because my brain doesn't like to put those things together. And then I got another little tiny pixelated Hello Kitty style ephemera bag. I ended up getting this natural ephemera style sticker set again. And then while we were about to check out, I saw this cute little like K-pop boy, and I felt like inspired to do a theme around him. So I have a feeling February next year he's gonna get used. There was this little Pompapurin little baggie. So I got one of those. I got this really cute, it's like flowers and labels washi. I'm not sure that's gonna want to focus really well. There we go. And then I got a few pens. I got 2 of the click arts. One's navy, one's kind of a tan taupey color. And then I ended up getting 2 of the Saucer Click glitter pens in the blue and the more like reddish pink. And that was everything that I got at Daiso. I only ended up spending about $30 total at Daiso, so I feel really good about what I was able to get at Daiso for the little bit of money that I spent. And then what did I pick up in the true holy land of Kinokuniya? First things first, I got my little Texas Hello Kitty because she's adorable. It even says Texas on the back. And she was just too cute to not bring her home with me. I do love Hello Kitty. I was a Hello Kitty kid. And then they also had this little cutie from Castle in the Sky, all soft and adorableness. This one was one of my favorite little creatures that they created in the Ghibli-verse, so I really wanted a little tiny one to find a home on my shelf somewhere. I did get 3 different little grab bags. One was Apothecary Diaries themed, so I ended up with Mao Mao and Jinshi, and we love them both. And then I got a one-piece one, and I ended up with this little Zoro. He is really cute, if it'll focus. Come on. There we go. There's Zoro. And then I also ended up getting a little Sango from Inuyasha. She's fantastic. We love her. Best girl in Inuyasha, in my opinion. And then I got some manga. So let's talk. Well, I did get 2 other not manga things. So first up, I got these really cute chopsticks that are Howl's Moving Castle themed with Calcifer. Really loved those. And then I ended up getting this little Azumani Asahi little standy kind of guy, because also he is my spirit animal in Haikyuu, and I love him. All right, let's get to the manga. So first up, I got the I Hear the Sunspot 4 Seasons Volume 2 Kinokuniya exclusive. That's got all the goodies on the back, so very excited about that. I did end up picking up the Ice Guy and the Cool Girl Volume 7. I seriously love this series. I did end up picking up Me and My Beast Boss Volume 3. I really love the direction of this series. There's a good chance I'll read this before I even go home. Like, I'm very excited about it. And then I did pick up one Japanese volume while I was at Kinokuniya, kind of in keeping with I like these as souvenirs. And this is like a free run prequel, which was very interesting. I hope we get this in English. It looks very cool as you flip through it. It's more a light novel style than an actual manga. So it is a light novel actually, so it's all the text. So I really loved that and just thought it was super cool. I'd never seen anything quite like it in English. So it's something that will be truly unique to my collection. And then the last bit are chunks of series that I ended up picking up while I was there. That's first up, we've got volumes 3 and 4 of 365 Days to the Wedding. Another series I'm really enjoying. On each cover, they're representing a different like culture's marriage, which I really love. I ended up picking up the next 2 volumes of Wand Dance. I've got volumes 6 and 7, which y'all know I love this series so much. Which in the wild, I just haven't been seeing these later volumes, so I'm very excited to have found those. And then another series I don't see in the wild much, but I'm very excited that I found was Shangri-La Frontier. So I found volume 7, 8, and 9, which are the next 3 in my collection. So very, very excited. I'm not going to read them till after the next season of the anime though, because what I've read is still behind what the first season ended at. So anyways, that is my haul. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're here just because you love me, leave a little dancer style emoji down below for Wand Dance, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.